Hallható? Látod ott a színpadot? Rendben. Mehet? So, good evening, Mr. Balázs. I would like to ask you what good tips and advice would you give to those delegates who will arrive to Budapest International Model United Nations? And what do you suggest them? How should they act as diplomats?
First of all, in multilateral diplomacy, whether it's in the United Nations or in any other international organization like the European Union or NATO, you should know the rules of the game of that organization. It's very important to play your real roles adequately. Then you should analyze the position of the country you are representing in that international organization. What are the main motivations? What are the interests? What is the cultural background of that country? So I think these are the first 2 points: to know the organization and to identify yourself with that state you are representing in that organization.
And afterwards, how can they be successful in representing those country opinions? How can they become successful debaters in a way?
Again, if you are in a multilateral body, you should have friends, supporters. So the first thing is to see who have similar motivations, and then to try to create alliances, coalitions, and to reach a critical mass of countries that have the same objective. Then you can start your action.
Yes, I completely agree with that. But what means of creating connections would you suggest them? Should they approach from the more formal way of, for example, in a way, delegates contacting each other with note papers, or should they rather approach from the informal way of creating ties?
There is always a personal touch of relations between and among diplomats, of course. There's a cultural background of official talks, but nothing is more important than the real interests of a state. States have no emotions. States have interests.
Okay, thank you for your answers.
Okay.